This isn't really about jealousy between sharpshooters, is it?
Even dead, the bigots won't leave Flora Abbott alone. Theodore Shepherd's happy little home. Shelter, if you need a fire to warm you up.
Flora's rifle, I'll wager.
Get out of my...
Flora Abbott. Fight me if you dare.
He's persistent, I'll give him that. Master Ted's secret little butchering place, eh? I never could get the hang of smoking. I hear it's very good for you.
What a lovely man.
Andrew White had good things to say about him. I have others.
Hateful man. Didn't like her color, so refused to see her value. Red, come look.
Theodore Shepherd, I believe.
How are the mighty fallen?
Stairs are broken. Shite.
Let's check the watchtower first.
No surprise, a petition against Flora. Shepard really wanted her out the picture.
Footprints. Flora running from the ghost.
They lead to the cliff. She mentioned that.
Careful. The boards are rotten.
This looks moth-eaten. No one slept here for a long time.
The tower had to be abandoned years before the curse.
Through a single point passes an infinity of paths.
Soft delinquent fools! And addle-headed, black-hearted, heathen bitches! Ugh. Hang 'em! I can live here. Better on my own anyway. But not with no bastard in roaches! Ugh.
You never know how you're going to go. Probably not the end he expected. That'll be the path Flora took.
Flora's rockfall.
She was right. Shepard did this.
Voices from the past, waiting to be heard.
The hell? This gunpowder is wet. Abbott, you lazy heathen drab.
'Twas the snow. You yap like a scared dog, Shepard. No bite.
The captain won't always be there to protect your ass. I'll get you.
Then you'd better not miss, little doggy. 'Cause I'm faster than you.
Things got out of hand fast.
The powder was a pretext, an excuse to abuse her.
After, he'll claim it was an honest mistake. We get used to it.
Interesting.
That's my gun!
Did we miss a few?
My gun! She stole it!
Flora Abbott's bag. The rifle must be Shepard's. What was she doing with it?
No idea. But we found his tie. We can make him manifest and ask.
Can he wait? His ghost seems adorable.
I'll protect you. Let's do the ritual.
Icum foolish, amigirios.
Leave her to me.
Theodore Shepard.
You get yourself a ghost slave, mate. How does that work?
Check the bearing of your tongue or I'll cut it out. Mate.
Tell the little lady not to bare her claws. She's dead and powerless. I'm not afraid of her.
Am I to understand that you refuse to talk with me?
Thanks for the visit, Mr. McCraith. I'll let you go. I'm on a mission here.
You will answer our questions, Mr. Shepard. Will not be refused. Be grateful we don't just banish you.
All right, all right. You want to talk? Why not? I'll entertain you. Talk.
Why are you trying to kill Flora Abbott?
Revenge. I deserve it. So does she. Everyone wins.
Revenge? For what?
For my murder, that's what. I'm not leaving till this dirty hag gets her dues.
You're telling us you're trying to kill Flora Abbott because she tried to kill you?
She did kill me. She set me up and got lucky. And when she found my body, she stole my musket and left me to rot. Make no mistake, it was murder. And highly disrespectful with it.
All right. Tell me more. Why would she murder you?
Who knows what goes through the mind of a savage? She's been at me since the beginning. But you know who's worse?
No, and I don't care.
No, I wager you don't.
Why are you trying to kill Flora Abbott?
Revenge. I deserve it. So does she. Everyone wins.
Revenge? For what?
For my murder, that's what. I'm not leaving till this dirty hag gets her dues.
You're telling us you're trying to kill Flora Abbott because she tried to kill you?
She did kill me. She set me up and got lucky. And when she found my body, she stole my musket and left me to rot. Make no mistake, it was murder. And highly disrespectful with it.
All right. Tell me more. Why would she murder you?
Who knows what goes through the mind of a savage? She's been at me since the beginning. But you know who's worse?
No, and I don't care.
No, I wager you don't.
Why did you leave the safety of the fort?
Exile.
Captain Pennington exiled you.
I exiled myself. Pride demanded I leave. That black-hearted bitch was a walking insult. No offense.
Offense taken. You're full of shit.
You're all the same, aren't you? Acting like you know it all. Like you have character. Strolling the fort as if she belonged there and not in some barracoon. As if she were the equal of an Englishman.
What happened to you?
Same thing has happened to you. What do you mean, what happened to me?
You weren't always a mean-spirited maggot.
I care. I provide. I fought for my people. I shot down Indians and Frenchmen alike so my people could be free.
If you say so.
Is she serious?
Are you? You didn't die the way you describe it. We've been to the watchtower. You fell. You stood on a rotten plank and plunged through the deck.
No. She ran me from the fort. Took my life and my position. Prized my gun from my dead fingers.
Whatever else she may have done, and tempting though it must have been, she did not kill you.
She's nothing. She deserves to die. I'll end her. I'll end her. Do you hear me? I'll end her. Get out of my way.
Serves you right.
You're the quarry now.
Serves you right. Please just die!
Reinforcements!
Serves you right.
Leave her to me.
They're gone! You're safe.
You're here. Lucky me.
Look at this. And tell me you're seeing the same thing I am. I'm glad to find you in good health, Flora.
Of course you are. All right, I fess to it. The fight was closer than I'd like. I'm not much against a wolf without my gun.
I found your musket. Strangely, amongst your belongings, I found a second. Theodore Shepherd's gun.
It's mine now.
His death was an accident, but he didn't tell us that you'd found his body.
Yes, well, you found it yourselves. Good for you.
You let me believe that you'd only seen the ghost. But you'd found Shepherd's body. You knew where he'd died.
So?
Flora, you took his musket. That's why he stayed. He's bound to the gun.
We need the gun. The train band needs every weapon it can get. I get haunted for helping out.
You fought with Shepherd often, right?
He pricked. Constantly. I stood up to him. He did not like that. He threatened to kill me.
You threatened him too. Did you mean it?
He believed I meant it. And I made sure of it. But glad as his death leaves me, I didn't kill him.
I spoke with Shepherd's ghost. He accuses you of his murder. He also blames you for his exile.
Theodore Shepard's misfortune is always someone else's fault.
I know you didn't kill him. The boards in the tower were rotten. He fell to his death.
Oh, I'm sorry, but how fitting. A laughable death for a laughable man. Always the hero, yet ever the victim.
A story of hate that lived on after death. Let's give it an ending.
Theodore Shepard, you were a terrible man. As a ghost, you're even worse. Never once have you accepted responsibility for your failings. Not even in death, when you became dangerous to the living.
I'm the victim here. Revenge is my due. By right. By right.
Allow me to make the introductions. Theodore Shepard, meet the consequences of your actions.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Thank you. He won't be missed. Not by me, anyway. I'll go now, back to the fort. Perhaps we shall meet again. Perhaps not.
Off we go then.
A strange thing. A stranger place to put it. You ever seen the like?
No, never.
Paris. How are you feeling?
I felt worse. I've also felt better. I feel Jane's wrath. We are not done, I am sad to say, with the Hummingbirds.
The Hummingbirds are dead.
I'm old, but I'm no fool. When I tell you that hummingbirds hum yet in the woods, then you should listen.
So what's all this about hummingbirds in the woods?
Jane tracked them to these woods and killed them all. But here, death is not always the end. Walking in the forest lately, I heard a familiar hiss. I hurried home to safety and a change of breeches.
Did this hiss come with a French accent at all?
Ah, Beauverger himself, you think? Maybe. Whoever, I would be grateful if you'd put an end to the hummingbirds for good. For Jane.
Aye, I imagine you would. I'll see what I can do. What's the word around here? What's on your mind?
Getting the lay of the land and the people on it. Fine. What do you wish to know? And who do you wish to know about?
Any thoughts on Thickskin, the older Newsmith sister?
Thoughts? Jane pulled strings to get me into the first group. If she hadn't, I'd now be dead, and it'd be Thickskin's doing. Yes, I have thoughts.
Any thoughts about Kate, the younger Newsmith?
She seems stronger since she came back. I've always sensed strength in her, and I am an excellent judge of character.
How are things? Any improvement?
Kate's in charge. Thickskin left. That's... well, it's different anyway. They say, you know, that commerce, the bedrock of Christian civilization, relies on the competent and the stable. We, sir, may be doomed.
I'll bid you good day. Madam Doctor, Mistress Fitcher, Evelyn.
Banisher, Mr. McWraith. Red if you'll have it.
Let us talk of something else. The world about us, for example.
I get the feeling you're about to try and sell me some nonsense or other, but all right, we can talk.
What can you tell me about Thickskin Newsmith?
I liked her. She was strong, pragmatic, a good leader, and a terrible patient. I understand the choice she made. I can almost respect her for it. But I can't forgive her. Nicholas is dead now, because of her.
Kate Newsmith. Quite the character, eh?
Quite the character indeed. I'm enjoying her leadership. She talks, and that's new. She has vision. She'd have us leave here for somewhere better. God give her the strength to be a better leader than her sister. I'm proud of her.
How are your patients doing? How fares the camp?
Busy. You've done God's work, Banisher, the better that I may serve him in mine. Though our ghosts be gone, we still get hurt and we still get sick. Not that I'm complaining. Perhaps my vocation may buy me a sliver of redemption.
All the good works in the world cannot undo evil done. There's no redemption. There's only penance.
I should go.
I'll wish you luck, if you believe in it.
Good day to you.
McCraith, the Banisher, you're back.
What's the good word round here? Or the bad, for that matter?
What would you like to know?
What are your thoughts on thick-skinned Newsmith?
She leads us well enough, but she should listen to her sister. She's headstrong. It's not good for folk.
What can you tell me of Kate Newsmith?
Poor Kate must feel so lost. She hides it, of course, but it's there if you look close enough. I wish there was something we could do for her. I daren't even broach the subject.
Tell me about life in the camp, if you would.
I really have to thank you. You're a man who knows how to keep a secret. I'm getting the hang of this smithing lark, so there's a future for us here. Thanks to you, Nellie and I are ready to start our new life in the new world in peace.
I'll take my leave.
Farewell, Banisher.
Good day, Nellie.
All the better for your presence, Mr. McCraith.
I had to dig a little, but I found you some iron. Will it do?
It will. Give me a little time and I'll make you something useful. You just wait. You'll love it.
So, what's the chatter?
Bad news travels faster than good. What would you like to know?
How's life about the place?
Kate's running a store. Good for the settlement, I guess. Good for her, too. She's not the kind of woman to sit around crying.
What think you of thick-skinned Newsmith?
I think she worries for her sister, but will not show it. She thinks it makes her strong, but that ain't good when she's the one in charge.
What can you tell me of Kate Newsmith?
I imagine it's difficult for her. That business with her sister must have hurt. But she's strong. In her heart, she's strong.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Heaton.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. McCraith.
Have a bit of this.
Spectre ahead. A dead mercenary, I think.
Be ready.
Blood! This isn't over yet. Watch out. Spectre possession. It's over.
May Jane now find peace. Here's the ring. A hummingbird carved upon it.
And with it, a name. Beauverger. Dead at last. spectre heading for that corpse.
I feel something close.
Ask boy.
I'm ready to shoot the infested roots after you bruise the heart.
Quick and precise. Well done.
The stolen payroll. Credence may have it back. Or not. We'll see.
Won't you leave me alone?
It's time we talked of Deborah.
Yes, it is.
How did you meet?
I'll not answer that. It's the moment of my life I cherish most. Words would only fail it. I will say this, despite my grief. For a time, I laid my head on Deborah Comenius's bosom. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
Her ghost appeared when we downed the beast. Have you seen her since?
God save me, no. My heart would not bear it. Might it happen yet?
I don't believe she wished to frighten you. I doubt she'll bother you again. She has business elsewhere.
If ever you should deal with Deborah, deal quick. Let her not suffer long. For her sake, and for mine.
How is your sister?
She's gone. When I told of what she'd done, she had no choice but to leave.
Will you make peace?
I don't know. She sent friends and neighbours to their deaths. I'd like to think she'd not have done the same to me. But I'll never know for sure.
Did telling the truth serve you?
The truth is dangerous. Not least to she who tells it. But the cut is clean. The rot is gone. Her lies can harm us no more.
Now that you're in charge, what's the word in camp, may I ask?
I've little time, but you may ask.
What's your plan?
I've thought long and hard about this. My conclusion, we should stay here. Start afresh.
Here? In the woods?
They won't always be the woods. We'll clear the land, plant it, make something of it. We owe it to those who died.
All right then. What's the news around here?
We're not out of the woods yet. You'll excuse the pun.
Goodbye to you, Huntress. I look forward to seeing things improve, now that you're in charge.
Thank you, Red. Travel safe.
So, do you have my money?
have terrible news on that front. I found the place, but the money's gone. You've been robbed, son, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Shite! Who could have... Ah, I see. You win this one, Banisher. Well done, you old bastard. Good day to you, Mr. McWraith. Your lordship, sir.
Oh there, once more, Credence. How are things going around here, Credence?
Whatever you want to know, I'll be glad to tell it. I might even tell you the truth.
What can you tell me of thick-skinned Newsmith?
She's not at her best. She's vexed. She doesn't give folk half the shite she used to. Maybe she's feeling guilty. Maybe she needs a good fight with her sister.
What do you think of Kate?
Between you and I, she's very dull. Irritating too. But she has a job, and she does it well enough for now. I suppose that counts for something.
How fares the camp by your measure?
Keep it to yourself, Mr. McWraith, but it's been entertaining. Turns out, Thickskin was a monster.
That's a lot of it about.
Very good, Mr. McWraith. Very good indeed.
A good day to you, Mr. Scudder.
God grant you the same, sir.
Banishers.
I brought you the Hummingbird ring. The Spectre is banished.
That at least is something. I'll not forget what I did to her, Mr. McWraith. And nor should I. But at least Jane has her revenge.
I'll bid you good day.
What news of Jane?
Jane's dead and gone, Squire Paris. Do you not remember?
But she was right here. Oh, wait. You're right. Without Jane, my memory is not what it was.
His memory fails, and so does his heart. How fitting.
Show me your wares.
You'll find what you need, I'm sure.
I'll bid you good day.
Mr. McCraith, how good to see you. Just so happens I've something for you. It's not much, but I hope it serves you.
You have my thanks, Mrs. Heaton.
No, my friend. You have mine.
Let's trade, Mrs. Heaton.
All right, let's.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Heaton.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. McCraith.
Maybe we can ask Seeker about the Rumble's mirror.
Clever.
What do you want? More to the point, what do you need?
Seeker?
Milady?
Anything interesting you'd trade with a Banisher?
See for yourself.
We found a cursed object.
An object? What object?
We came across what seems to be a cursed mirror. We were hoping you could help us with it.
A curse could mean different things, depending. What do you think happened?
An entity took over a woman's ghost, or perhaps mimicked her so to torture her grieving husband. The mirror had belonged to a couple who died, violently. Red and I both felt its influence.
What became of the husband?
We resolved the haunting. He lived. We're not sure what happened to her. It was a bit of a mess.
Sounds like you found something really dangerous. Well done.
What could the entity be? We've linked it to the void. It was sharp, perceptive, highly manipulative.
It came from the void. Who cares what it is? Don't trifle with it. Send the bloody thing back.
What do you think we should do with it?
The proper ritual might send the entity back to the void. I'm the wrong person to be asking here. This sounds like demonologist business to me. Wait, I know. Fear God Waterbury. The ritual will be in his breviary, I'd swear on it.
I'm sorry, who?
Fear God Waterbury, local holy man. Hermit, died years ago. On my wanders I'd meet his ghost from time to time. Crazy old man. More bark than bite, though.
Do you have this breviary?
No, but I know he can find it. He spent his last years in seclusion, deep in the dark woods.
You've more for me. I can tell. Come on, spill it.
3 possibilities come to mind. Hair from someone who's escaped this entity's grasp. Soil from the breach through which it crawled out of the void. And the roots from a tree that has seen 5,000 moons. None is powerful enough by itself, but all 3 things combined shall serve the trick.
Hair? As in, all of it?
If you don't wish to scalp its owner, a lock should suffice.
That's good news. The void? Again?
Funny thing, the closer to the breach the soil lay, the more likely your ritual is to succeed.
You know this place better than we do. So where to find such a tree?
In the dark woods stands a great and crooked tree. It's surely the oldest living thing in the whole of New Eden. I'd go there.
Thank you. Really.
We'll be going. Hope to talk again soon.
Sure.
Let me get this right. We're looking for a breviary belonging to a demonologist that Seeker met after his death. All this in order to learn how to cleanse malignant spirits bound to cursed objects.
Remember Balthazar H. Frenhofer's teaching. Efficient, adaptive, versatile.